Mona Lisa, I have great news. Today we are taking a quiz.
But you barely finished high school.
Hurtful. Hello, my beautiful friends. Gabe here from drumbeatsonline.com, and I have a question for you. Where would you say you are in terms of skill level? Most people would say beginner, intermediate, or advanced. But today I'm going to tell you why that's not actually helpful. We're going to take a quiz to find out exactly where you are in the DBO Drumming Path. So let's jump into it. Welcome to lesson number 2 in the 4-part series, The Master Drummer Roadmap. In lesson number 1, we talked about what's holding most drummers back from actually making progress on the drum set, and how the DBO Drumming Path can actually help you make that consistent progress on the drum kit. And this is all leading towards DBO Academy doors opening on August 16th. There are only 800 spots available. Last time, every single one of them sold out. So if you want your chance to secure your spot and get in a day before the rest of the public, join the early bird waitlist right up here. But now let's talk about one of the big problems in drumming that no one is really talking about, and that is how we identify the different levels of drumming. Because beginner, intermediate, and advanced doesn't really tell you anything. There's no clear-cut things that you are supposed to do as a beginner drummer to get to the intermediate stage. And what are the milestones to get from an intermediate drummer to an advanced drummer? But within the DBO Drumming Path, you actually have concrete goals and milestones to complete that help you graduate to the next stage and help you make that constant progress as opposed to what everyone was doing before. So in a future video, we are going to explain the milestones and goals in each one of these stages in much more detail. But first, let's take a quiz to see which stage that you are going to place in. I'm going to show you 5 different drum fills, and if you can study each fill for 5 minutes and play it at the goal tempo assigned, then congratulations, you are in that stage. And if it takes you more than 5 minutes to get it up to that goal tempo, then no worries, you are just starting in the stage before. And if you can't play anything, then also no worries, you are starting in stage 1, Basics Builder. But every one of these stages are amazing. You should wear each one as a badge of honor no matter what stage you are in, because this is just going to help you determine where you are in your path to make those steps to continue to push forward. So let's talk about fill number 1. All right, now let's start off with breaking down the Basics Builder fill. What we are doing here is we are playing a 16th note drum fill. So that means we are counting 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and so within one measure, we are fitting 16 notes. And what we are going to be doing with our hands is just alternating between right, left, and we are going to keep repeating that. Now we are going to start off with that pattern on the snare drum, then go to the rack tom, and then play the rest on the floor tom. So if we hear that at a couple different tempos, it sounds like this. All right, so the coordination conquest fill, we are building and expanding on the fill before. We are starting off with single strokes, but moving it around the kit in different ways for the first 2 beats. But then we are throwing in a paradiddle on beat 3 and just moving it around the kit in a new way. So let's see what the coordination conquest fill sounds like. All right, for the intermediate icon fill, we are expanding things literally by playing a 2-measure fill. And we are continuing to build by playing the single strokes around the kit right off the bat, but we are shortening it to just have it be on beat 1. Then we are going into a great sticking pattern of right, left, left, kick, followed by a paradiddle diddle, which is right, left, left. Then in the second measure, we are mostly playing kick, right, left over and over again, and then we are ending it with a couple of paradiddles. So let's put it all together and hear what it sounds like. All right, now things are getting intense in the on the rise fill, where we are starting it off again with singles around the kit, played a little bit differently this time. Then we are borrowing the kick right lefts from the last fill. We are doing that 2 times. Then we have a right left kick, again from the last fill, but applied differently. Then we have another right left kick, a little bit different this time, and then singles on the snare drum to end it off super strong. So now let's hear what it sounds like. All right, now it is time for the master drummer fill. And because you are testing into the master drummer section, I have to make it as difficult as possible by not explaining this fill to you at all, and also not showing you the notation. I want you to be able to figure this out by ear to see if you test into the master drummer stage. So let's see what the fill is. So if you want to download all of this notation totally for free so you can have a little bit more time to study and nail these fills, you can do so by clicking right up here and joining the early bird waitlist to my online drum school, DBO Academy. DBO Academy is the only drum school that provides you with a drumming path so that you can make constant progress on the drum set while avoiding any and all drumming ruts. The Drumming Path gives you the complete blueprint to become a master drummer so that you can go from frustration to freedom on the drum set. Imagine what it would be like to finally have confidence on the drum set so that you could play with your friends and family or play live shows and just have more fun playing the instrument that you love. Whether you are just picking up sticks for the first time or you have been drumming for decades, we have a ton of courses and live lessons that will help you become the best possible drummer you can be. And like I said, doors are opening on August 16th to the first 800 people who join. If you want to be first in line and get access a day early before the rest of the public, you can join the early bird waitlist right up here. Trust me, you will not regret it. Plus, when you join, you will take an even more in-depth placement quiz to know exactly where you are on the DBO Drumming Path. But for right now, where did you place on this quiz? Let me know your stage in the comment section below. I can't wait to hear from you, and stay tuned because in the next lesson, we are going to talk about how to drastically improve your hand speed with a 30-day plan. So I will see you there. Stay true, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.